Donald Mackerel Game with me, Donald Mackerel. Got another pickups video for you. This time I've been around Wellington near Telford in Shropshire, particularly because it was the Wellington market. So I bought a lot of stuff from Wellington market. On top of that though, I did visit, we're going to start off with this one. I visited Cash Converters. I'm keeping the receipt now so I can remember if it's Cash Converters or Cash Generator. There was another one called Cash Providers, I think. They were a little bit pricey and the stock was battered, so didn't use them. There was also a third sort of reselling store. That one was incredibly overpriced, ridiculous prices. So it was empty as well, so God knows how that's going to last. But yeah, what was it? Cash Converters. I did manage to buy one game. I've been after it for blooming ages. It is complete. It is in good condition, and it's £1.01 cheaper than I could have bought it at CEX. Champions of Norath. So I've been after that for blooming ages. Really, really chuffed to pick it up. It's not the sort of thing you normally see just while you're out and about, looking for games. So yeah, really chuffed to get that. Again, look at the quality of that. It's just perfect. And it's not like CEX, they don't have a disc cleaner at their place, so this is just a well looked after game. The only thing I would say is it's got one of the blooming pre-owned stickers on. Obviously they haven't done it. I think it's Game that used to do those ones, but yeah, $15.99 for that. Very, very chuffed to pick that up. But we'll go on to what I got from the market stall. I think it's called T1 Games or something like that. Whatever it is, I will donk up the name of the shop in the top corner. You're going to think I'm mad. I picked up a load of junk, really, but I didn't have them. I've got a feeling that the prices of some of these are going to rise, and I haven't seen a few of them. I'll give you the reasons why. So the first one, again, I think this is going to rise. As you can see, it cost me £3. Transformers on the PSP. Yes, it's the Platinum version. I've already got a feeling that's worth like a £5 now. I think it is. So that might be making its way to a market stall fairly soon. I've got no interest in having it because I've got it on the 360 and I don't think there's much difference between the two. This I bought because I've never heard of it and it's only £2. Frantics. So no idea what it is. It says it's some like puzzle game or something like that. I don't know. It just looks weird. Never heard of it. And for £2, I'll take a punt. I'm probably going to keep that one. That's probably, I'm putting it over here because this one's going in my collection. This one, believe it or not, I want this, and I want the final one for the PSP. This is World Tour Soccer, the Challenge Edition, and as you can see, it was £1. So yeah, £1 for that. I think it's like a 50p game in most places, but I don't mind supporting a market stall. I know it's like double the price. It's £1. It's not like it was £10 instead of £5. It's £1 instead of 50p. So yeah, happy to pick that up. And the reason for that is I am trying to get all of the This Is Football franchise because it's so bloody terrible. It's absolutely awful. I'm trying to collect every single game. I've got all the PS2 games now. Well, let's flip ahead a little bit. I've got all the PS2 games now. That's This Is Football 2002. So that morphed into that. There are some PS1 This Is Football games that I will need, but again, they're 25 pence, 50 pence games. So it's just finding them and picking them up. I haven't actually got any of the PS1 games at the moment. I say I need one more for the PSP that I can't remember the title of. And I think there's 2 on the PS1 that I need. But yeah, I'm going for the full collection of them just because I'm an idiot. And I want to do like a retrospective of the series because it was so bad. Literally every single game. I think there was 2004 was the one where it peaked. Where it became almost playable. And then 2005 killed it again. So yeah. After them, also for the PSP, I picked up Lord of the Rings Tactics, just 'cause I'd never seen it. It was a £5, which is quite steep. Also, doesn't have a manual. That is just a catalogue for a games catalogue thing. But I've just never seen it before, so I thought, pick it up, see what it's worth. A lot of these things, especially like movie tie-ins and things like that, actually do tend to go up in value a little bit. It's probably only like a £1 game, I don't know, but I've just never seen it, so yeah, keeping hold of that one, and I am going to give it a go because I do like my tactics sort of games. This I've got, I'll just hold it up, Theme Park World. So as you can see there, was it £3? Yeah, £3. Again, all complete, all in good condition. I've got Theme Park for the PS1. I don't have Theme Park World. I know this is the classics version. I don't care. I'm still going to have loads and loads and loads of fun on that. I don't even need to play it. That's going to go straight in the collection. So for £3, again, I know it's a common game. I think that's a good bargain. So the market stall over there at the Wellington market, I'm sure it's called T1 Games. I will have advertised it by now, but they are absolutely fantastic. Did I keep a receipt from them? No, I didn't. Bum. Yeah, but I will have flashed up the one. Absolutely fantastic. Got such an array of stuff. There was some stuff there though that was like missing discs, as you can see, missing manuals. That's not the end of it, but missing discs, or you open it up, it's got the wrong disc inside, or incorrect manual. So you do have to check your stuff. I think from speaking to the guy, they bulk buy pallets of old games, and literally they haven't got time, so they price them to sell. Literally, it's like go, 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 go. So they price them to sell, and they don't really check them that much. They just sort of go, yeah, whatever. So again, check. If you do go there to shop, do check what you're buying, because some of the things that I wanted, I was like, bum, no game in that, or absolutely mangled. But yeah, all of these are in good condition. The last PS2 game that I needed was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 for, I think it was £3, was it? Yeah, £3. Again, complete, good condition, great. I don't know if it's worth £3, but what I do know is I had a copy of this, and it will get to the loading screen and won't get any further. So I bought a second copy to see if it's just like a PlayStation 2 thing. So I think And One Basketball does exactly the same things for me, where it will read the disc, it will start loading it, and it won't go any further. It's a common fault with the And One games. So you can play a ROM of it, you can't actually play the disc of it. I'm not sure if it's the same with this, so I bought a second copy of it. If this works, fantastic. If not, sadly, that's going to have to go back, and my other copy's going to have to go in the bin. So yeah, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. I think it's the only Tony Hawk's game I've got, apart from the 1 and 2 remastered version on the PS4. But yeah, it's the only of the original ones that I've got. I think I've got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 as well, the franchise killer. But yeah, chuffed to pick that one up. And we're going to end this section on this. It is one of the last 3 games I need for the Xbox 360. It is NHL 07, as you can see, for £2, which is double the price it should be. Should be a £1 game, but again, I figured the box is smashed, but who cares? It's complete. The disc, as it should be, is bloody good condition. So yeah, I am going to test it, see if it works. But NHL 07 for £2. That takes me down to 2 games needed for the Xbox 360. Also, while I was around Wellington, I went into B&M Bargains to see if there was any games knocking about. I think they've got rid of pretty much all the stock now. So it would have been a waste of time, but I bumped into somebody who watches my channel. That was absolutely lovely. So if you're watching this, mate, thank you for saying hello to me. Thank you for shaking my hand. It was lovely to meet people who watch the channel. So yeah, apparently you gave me you were in the street as well, and you gave me a shout out there. My missus told me. I was completely oblivious. I was ranting about something else. So sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I was just, oh God, in a different world, ranting my head off. But lovely to meet you anyway, mate. I'm going to finish on this. This is nothing to do with Wellington. This is to do with... let's get some scissors. This is to do with the fact that I just said I'm down to 2 games left for the Xbox 360. I'm now down to 1. 1 game left, if this is in good condition. So we're going to open this together on camera. And I'm really hoping this is good nick, because I've been after this for a while, and it's just been going up and up and up in value. Every single time I try and get a copy, it's missing the blooming manual or something like that. So... or the disc is horrendous. I did have another YouTuber watching a copy for me, but again, the disc wasn't great, didn't have a manual. I think they only wanted £11 for it. Right, so I've got a vintage pickup. This hopefully will take my Xbox 360 needs down to 2 games. Oh no, sorry, 3 games. I'm still waiting on 1 to arrive. That one's from eBay. It seems to be taking its blooming time. It seems to be a common trait with eBay. At least Vinted gets you within like 5 days. eBay seems to be taking like 2 bloody weeks per game at the moment. So, right. Incredible Hulk for the Xbox 360. So it should be complete with manual and in good condition. There's the manual. Hooray. Very, very minor scratches. It doesn't look like it's been through a cleaner either, so it should be fine. It's not even picking them up that light, so it should be fine. Scratch that. The game that has arrived. God, I'm an idiot. I've already done that one. The game that I thought it was Incredible Hulk. That'll be on a previous video. This is a very, very rare game that I forgot I bought. I'm amazed that this has turned up, because this is one of my ones that I just thought I wasn't going to be able to get, and I thought it was going to cost me like £100, something like that. I consider this overpaying. I've paid £65 for this, but it's the last expensive game that I need on the 360. I can already see that the front cover is ripped. That wasn't described on it, so that's not very good condition. But it is Rugby League Live 2, the World Cup edition. I see, like down there, that is a rip. That's not like a mark. That is a torn inlay. So, not too chuffed about that, to be honest. Manual, good condition. But yeah, you can see there. You can see it's torn all the way through. That's not the case. That is the inlay ripped all the way through. So, not great. Sadly, it is a rare game now, so I'm going to have to accept that. That's how bad it is. £65, listed as very good condition. The disc is immaculate. Yeah, I've got to accept that. As sad as it is, that's the state of collecting now. And obviously somebody's aware of this as well, because I don't know if you can see on the middle there, that says 3. So this is from probably something like Rage or something like that, where it's a 3-disc game. So they've swapped out a broken case. I dare say that's where it's broke down the bottom. So they've swapped out the case. Haven't mentioned that the manual itself is damaged. It's also damaged on the back there, blooming heck. Yeah, so it's got multiple points of damage on it. They haven't mentioned that, and they've charged me £65 for it. They also didn't mention that the manual had got a sticker on it, and it's, as you can see, damaged at the top. But it's hard to find. I'm going to have to keep that. That's how dense I am. And I'm now down to... damaged it again. I'm now down to 1 game left. The Xbox 360. Sod it. This is not going to cause the game to skyrocket in value, because I'm not exactly a big channel. The last game I want is NBA Live 09. I want the Luol Deng front cover. I don't want the bloody Tony Parker European one. I want the good old British Luol Deng front cover for the Chicago Bulls. I think it's like a £1.50 game. So again, it's one of those ones where if I fall on it, I fall on it. If I don't, I don't. But it's nice to know that the only thing I need left to complete my Xbox 360 collection is a £1.50 game, which again, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, fantastic. What a lovely day. Lovely day out round Wellington. Lovely to come home and find that. Lovely to almost complete my Xbox 360 collection. And I hope you've had a good time watching this video. I've definitely had a good time shopping around Wellington. Cheers, everybody.